Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to attempt 2 at uh, at this. I am sorry about earlier. A couple of emergencies came up I had to take care of, but we're back. I'd like to get through most of uh, minimum this chapter tonight. We're kind of rushing through COD 2 and Classic because I know the interesting ones are like World at War, Black Ops 2, and for October, we're planning on doing a campaign stream of Black Ops 6 on the 25th, assuming everything goes right. So, alright. Let's go. There we go. Start moving down the trench. Clear. Come on, come on. Come on, stick your head out. I didn't know the barrel of his gun actually worked. Alright. Let's go. So, you throw a hand grenade down there and you magically kill the gunners. That's helpful. go. Good. Alright. So, and little fun fact, I do like to put fun facts in these videos just because, you know, I think that's kind of nice to put in there. Germany and England are still technically cousins at this point. So, it's pretty common knowledge. World War One, Germany, Russia, and Great Britain. The rulers of all three are descendants of Queen Victoria. Which technically, even at this point, they're still close relatives. Because realistically, only one generation has passed. So, if we go on technicality, technically they're still relatives. Which kind of makes this even more awkward, given that situation. Oh, it's good to finally have some reinforcements. Alright, that's bunker cleared. Now let's get back to the rally point. Alright, that's the first section done. Now we get to hold the line. Alright. Head back to defend a small town. Oh boy. Give me, we're going with the gun, bro. Screw that, we're going with the heavy gun. Take out some half tracks while I'm at it. Take out some half tracks. Deny the enemy valuable war materials. Oh boy, now they're coming this way. This is for the Somme. For Dunkirk. Southwest. Let's go north side of town now. Let's move, let's move. So let's hear. I mentioned before that I'd want to see, dedicated heavy machine guns for every faction, right? This one for the British is actually somewhat accurate because generally the heavy machine gun for the British Army was the Maxim as well, but it was the Vickers variant. So technically it wasn't a Maxim per se. It was a Maxim designed. So it's based off of the Maxim heavy machine gun. But instead of shooting, 8 mil, I think is what the original Maxim was, it shoots a 303. So the same round as Lee Enfield rifles. And the same British, which I think is actually still the standard issue ammunition for the for the UK, if I remember right. If someone can tell me that in comments, like, is because last time I checked, the 303 was still the standard uh, uh, rifle round for the UK. This would be a hell of a spot for oh. And I will say this, there is no evidence to conclude who had better trained infantry between Great Britain and Germany. Because especially towards the middle part of the war, both sides kind of needed to get troops out quick. So in that regard, saying like, oh yeah, German infantry was far superior to British infantry, it's kind of hard to make that argument. Specifically also because it's hard to make the argument since a lot of the UK's army was made up of colonial troops. So it kind of also depended like, oh, well, which colony are they from? Because, you know, the UK tend, like, the Australian troops are pretty heavily feared by the German army for good reason. They tended to be terrifying. Which I guess kind of happens when you grow, like you are raised in freaking which I will say, we do know the British Army really did like Thompson submachine guns. So them having Thompson submachine guns here in North Africa isn't that big of a stretch. Oh, there's our tanks. There we go. Good job, boys. Alright. Now for the second part. We're finally in daylight, which is nice. I think this is also the mission from the beta when this came out. Or no, it's the one after this, end of the beginning. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Oh shit. That guy just got edged up pretty bad. Let's go into the trench line. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Clearing. Well, that was useful. Sorry, lad. We'll keep moving on just for you. Oh, no one saw that. Yep. Got that one. Make your way through another tunnel. Mind you, this point in the war, the Germans had months to get this thing. Or not months, they had probably close to a month to get this thing, like, these trench lines figured out. Let's go. Let's go, Bloody Mary. Yep, when your first tank blows up, gotta use another one for cover. Oh. Clear. Alright, let's move this way. Oh. Crusader tanks also get a lot of, crap for what they did. They weren't bad tanks. Like, in the slides, they were not bad tanks. They were designed to move over large distances with relatively little fuel. Perfect for Africa. And for going up against, like, Panzer IIIs, 2s and 3s, not bad at all. I can think of far worse tanks from the United Kingdom than a Crusader for this, like, purpose. Like, the whole, like, choose the right tool for the job. Crusader tanks take it to a whole new level, and it's absolutely amazing. Boom. Let's go. Guy looks like Hitler. Nope. Can't go out that way, so we're going to go this way. Got him. Let's go. Stay with the tanks. Need to find stairs up. There we go.
Well done, boys. You've just taught Rommel a lesson.
Whee! Alright, now for a mission that was in the beta. Which, this is probably one of the better missions of the English section of the game. Which, surprisingly, the English section is the longest. Like, I did not expect it. Normally, you know, the UK sections are a lot more like espionage, but like it's pretty good. Short convoys, a lot of rally points. Fighting the air battle was one thing. Which, mind you, there is a misconception that the Germans had the air superiority at some point. They didn't. Like, air superiority was almost exclusively an Allied. Like some of the Allies had, except for maybe in Russia. That's because the Red Air Force just was not up to. They were not that updated. They suffered notoriously hard in the purges, so they really did not get up to scratch until late in the mid-war years. Grenade. Moving. Move it up. Let's go. Let's go. Power of Her Majesty's Navy. Ooh, we'll take that. We like bring guns. You poor, poor bastard. Alright. Have a grenade. I love the sight of the brain gun in this one too. It's not like super zoomed in. It's shit, shit, shit. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Got douche. Alright, let's keep going. Nice part is the brain gun also fires a 303. And of course you celebrate with wine.